Hello and welcome to an audio by T-Writer, copyright 2006 by WCReplays.com. This audio is going to be a live FFA audio. I'm going to be in OBS along with a few other people, and it should be a great game. We have 8 players all ready to go. We have some of every race, and it just started. So the game is just started, and how I'm going to line it up is if you see Death Scythe 02 in the top left, by the time his altar finishes, that's where I want you to be at, because I'll tell you when his altar finishes, and then you can just go from there. Okay, actually he's not building an altar, so rather go to the top right with Alibaba. When his altar finishes, that's when it's time to go. So just get to that point. Alright, top left we have Death Scythe spawning human, looks like a Rax build. Top middle we have Dark Green, Neuro Infinity, who looks like he's going to be going with a Fiend's Undead build. Top right, we have Alibaba doing the standard Orc build, probably Farseer Grunts or something of that nature. Right side, we have Cross Inc., who's pink, because he is a Hulk smashing kind of guy, so he's pink, and he seems to be doing a Ghoul build. Bottom right, we have Overlord 9, green, who seems to be doing a Ghoul build as well. Bottom, we have Light Green, 1080, who seems to be doing a Fiend build. Alibaba's altar just finished, right now. It just finished, so there we go. Bottom left, we have Nublex, who has his buildings pretty far out. An Ancient of War and a Moonwell, it seems like a tavern build. And then on the left, we have Yellow, we have Xe Pino doing the standard Orc build as well. So overall, we have 1 human, we have 2 Orcs, we have 1 Elf, and 4 Undeads. So more than half the game is Undead. No more talking. Just play. Okay, so scouts are going out for all the players, or well, a few of them, at least for Xe Pino and Death Scythe 02. And we have, as for heroes, in the top left for Death Scythe, we have Mountain King first. For Neuro Infinity, he's not building a hero, so I don't know what to say about that. No heroes being built for him, maybe a tavern hero. We have Blade for Baba, we have Death Knight for Cross Inc., and Death Knight for Overlord 9, and Death Knight for 1080, and Blade for Pino, and Nublex has yet to get his hero. Oh, he just got it. It's a panda. So should be interesting. Let's just go through a little bit of how this will probably break down. FFA tends to be a lot about expansions, so the people that are going to be able to grab their natural expansions next to their side, as you can see, there and there and there, those ones. That's how you're going to gain a good early to mid-game advantage, and you're going to want to put up quite a few towers, because it is known there are some gay strats. Okay, if you look on the far right side, we have a little battle between Alibaba and Cross Inc. Baba's trying to pick off a ghoul, but Cross Inc. managed to save it, and because of his cold tower, he cannot chase. The players all around the map are beginning their creeping. No one has begun an expo yet, no fast expansions, which is probably a good idea. You want to get at least... Oh, here we go. We actually do have a fast expansion going down for Nublex on the middle. That's going to be a pretty crucial expansion if you can get it up. However, it may be a bad idea because it'll be attacked early by the other players. That's one problem explaining early. You immediately become the aggressor, and some other players might not like that. However, we have a little bit of, it seems to be a little bit of action by Xe Pino on Nublex's base. Meanwhile, we have a little bit creeping just to his right by 1080, so pretty much basic creeping. Baba and Cross Inc. have been battling it out for a while. And here we go, Death Scythe's going to expand with his Mountain King first, and going to put up some massive amount of towers. However, he's being harassed by Neuro Infinity. Right up there, look at that. Let's watch this thing develop real quick. He's just going to use the militia to creep that out. Neuro Infinity is dancing a little bit, but he's getting a little bit too far away. He doesn't want to be bolt surrounded by the Mountain King, yet he wants to be able to stop this expansion. He coils and kills a creep. However, he's going to get surrounded by the Mountain King. Uh-oh, that's not good. Probably a bolt coming up here. Oh, and the Death Knight gets out. He's freedom. Oh, Death Scythe is yelling, and now Fiends are going to be focused fire down. It's probably going to be a hard experiment. Oh, a late coil form there, and a Fiend dies. Let's go to elsewhere. The expo earlier put up by Nublex has been destroyed, like I said. That's probably not a good idea, as you become the aggressor. Overlord 9 is creeping down there, that shop. As for hero levels, everyone is pretty much level 1. We don't really have too much creeping having taken place here. Death Scythe has a level 2 Mountain King, and that's pretty much it as far as level 2 goes. I don't see anyone else who's level 2. Oh, level 2 Death Knight for Overlord 9. That's all there is. Alright, so basically we have 3 people going Fiends with Death Knight. Do not leave. Crossink is trying to leave. Alright, well there we go. Okay, so no expansions are being put up currently. Oh wait, no, Nublex is getting another expansion here down at the bottom left. A good idea. That's a more passive spot than where he's also trying to expo again right there. That is just not really that smart of an idea. It's just too far out there. It's too
A player's forces are under attack.
I don't know. It's just not a good spot to expo. Too many players have access to it. So some more creeping going down for all players. A little bit of harassment's taking place between Death Scythe and what's his name, Nero Infinity. A little bit of harassment going on, and he's going to be putting up an expo with all his militia. Oh, a surround by Death Scythe on the Death Knight, and he TP's out. So tier 2 is being reached for many players. However, some players are opting for a more tier 1-ish mass tower kind of build. Death Scythe, and we have an expo going up for Alibaba with a couple towers. So if that gets up, that could be a good advantage, solid. But that's really going to put a hurt on Neuro Infinity, as both Death Scythe and Alibaba have decided to expo next to him. So it's going to be tough for him to find an expansion. The only realistic one for him might be there. But again, it's the same thing for Nublex, that he's trying to expo there. It's going to be a hard spot to expo. Pino is now deciding to put up an expo as well, and Nublex is definitely the FFA Gosu here, as he's attempting a 4th expansion. He has currently 1 up over there. And let's go. Oh, Neuro Infinity is lagging. Oh man, Nublex just lost his panda. Right after I call him the Gosu FFA player, he loses his panda to what? To a Mountain King? Yep. That's poor play. So XC Pino comes into the base of Death Scythe, and there are towers, so he's going to try and attack them, take them down. He has some headhunters, which, they're not that good in solo, but I don't know. This actually could present a problem for Death Scythe if you look over here to the top left, because once those towers are taken out, he's only tier 1. He has some feetmen, but the army of Pino is definitely a larger one, and it's going to be tough for him to take down. I think he's going to attempt to just bolt and kill the blade. Oh, and Nublex is lagging, and yet he says WTF. The Mountain King is being focus fired by XE Pino, and now Death Scythe is lagging. TT. TT, Death Scythe is lagging. Okay, here we go. We're back in. Speed scroll by Pino. He's focusing the Mountain King. Oh, and the Blade Master dies, and now Neuro Infinity is lagging. Oh man, they're saying nice host rider. Maybe it's me. I don't know. Usually people don't lag. Usually. TT. Okay. Alibaba is now attacking Neuro Infinity. Neuro Infinity just can't get a break. Now he's just being attacked on all fronts. Neuro Infinity manages to save his Death Knight for at least a little while by sleeping the Blade Master. Definitely a good call. He speed scrolls, however, and it's going to be tough for him to save that Death Knight. The Blade Master has boots of speed and would walk, but he runs past. But the grunts take down Death Knight. So Neuro's Death Knight goes down, and I have to say it's looking like it's going to be GG for Neuro, as there are no places to expand. His Death Knight is dead, and he has not a not very large army. So Death Scythe managed to fight off XC Pino, and he is now killing the Expo. Oh man, lag again by Nublex. TT. Oh, everyone's complaining about lag. Maybe I was a bad host. I hope. Oh man, it's bad. It's bad. Okay, well I'm sorry. Sorry. Just play it out. Rider. Is it that bad? Okay, they're all crying about lag. I don't know. Okay, good. Okay, whatever. Play it out. Alright, so, oh man, I feel bad because some people are just getting so much lag. But then again, it's really not possible to get a host everyone's going to be happy with, because everyone's from different areas of the country. Unless we did like Hamachi or something. But at this point, I really don't want to have to start the FA all over. But again, Neuro Infinity's lagging. I hope this doesn't become a problem. Know what to say. Okay, well, armies are starting to become a little bit larger. Bob has an interesting army. It's like Shaman Grunt with like a Razor Main Medicine Man. Most of the camps have been crept out, so it's going to come down to player-on-player action. We have a little bit of Cross Inc. versus Alibaba over there going down. Cross Inc. has a TP. He gets a Grunt, so it's not bad at all. He seems to be doing a little. He also got a Shaman right before he TP'd with his Lich. So definitely not bad play here by Baba. And oh, Crossing barely saves the Death Knight. Pops a potion at the last possible second. This is gonna put a hurt on Baba's Blade might have to TP. Alright. So again, I'm sorry for all the lag. Apparently, Nublex now has a Priestess of the Moon second, level 3 Panda first. Wow, Nublex is lagging again. Okay, so let's break it down into expos currently. Currently, we have for Death Scythe we have expo there being built. We have an expo here, so that's 2 expos for Death Scythe. All right, now as for Neuro Infinity, we have none. Again, he has a very small army and no expo, so that's probably not going to be very good for him. For Baba, we have 1 expo with a few towers. That's pretty good. For Cross Inc, we have no expos, but yet he has an open expansion next to him, so that might work out for him. For Overlord 9, we have no expansions, but he's just putting one up right now, so if that gets up, he should be fine. For 1080, he has 1 expansion. For Nublex, he has 2 expansions, and Pino has been putting up 1. So pretty much everyone has expansion at least going up, except for Neuro Infinity, and that's going to end up hurting him pretty bad. Not having expansion. Again, I don't think he's going to win. My current favorite, I'm going to say, even though he's been complaining about lag really badly, Nublex has a lot of experience in FFA, and he has a few expos up already. So I'm putting my money on him, although he doesn't have any wisps in this mine. But Neuro Infinity is harassing it with 2 fiends. Alrighty, so XCPino is now chasing down all of Death Scythe's units, but he has a level 4 Mountain King. I believe that's the highest hero on the map, by a good amount. I think there's 1 level 3 Panda. We have a battle between Crossinc and Baba going on over there. Baba is going to be able to kill the Death Knight. Oh no, Death Knight TPs with 11 HP. Barrely gets away. However, that orb is going to be pretty menacing. On Crossing's units. Crossing is now in a tough position because both the expos his expos on both sides are already taken. So he's doing it seems Garg with a little bit of I don't even know what he's doing. He has a lot of gold though. Shouldn't be saving up that much.